Seeing that one of the most things that we love on YouTube is negativity. Negativity is just running rampant and it gets a lot of views. I don't get why some people just have to be so negative towards other people. I don't get it. Why can't they just let people be? I don't have a problem with people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about those that are actually doing negative things. But the minute somebody gets a little shine, we start to hate on them. And I'm seeing it a lot through people. It's just so weird to me. I'm not going to sit up there and hate on people because of their success, because of how fast they grow on YouTube, because they win a lot of money. The one thing I would wonder is, why am I not doing it? What am I doing differently from these people that are, excuse me, what am I doing differently from these people that are getting this success? For instance, I'm not gonna lie, a few times I've been discouraged where I've been in the workplace and I've seen people get promotions over me, and I do just as good, if not better work than these people. I try to keep my integrity up until the highest it can possibly be. For instance, there was probably about, and this happened a while back, there was probably about $70 in change that just fell out of a change machine or fell out of a vending machine. $70. It was at work, and I don't know who serviced the machine. It just all of a sudden just came out. I went to go buy something, right? And press what I pressed or press the buttons on the machine, and then all of it just started falling out. I'm like, yeah, I can't keep this. So I just gathered it all up, went to my supervisor, and said, here you go. This is back when I was driving forklifts. And said, this all fell out of the machine. So here you go. And I know, I don't even know if there was cameras back then, but I know if I had kept that just for me personally, it would have been on my conscience. It would have. But at that same job, I know there were people who lied, who misled other people, stabbed people in the back, and then they wind up getting a promotion. I wind up quitting that job because of that. That person turned out, that person was going to be my boss. And I'm just like, nope, can't do this. So I had to leave that place. I can't work for anybody like that. We were peers at one point, and then I was told that that person was going to be my boss. Can't happen. I just don't get how people like that and other things can get promotions, can get ahead, and then I'm sitting here doing everything that's right and just be sitting on the sidelines. It baffles me, right? And so things like that, things like negativity, like just people just bash at other people. I don't know if the reasons are good for whatever reasons. They just do it to do it. And they just constantly do it. And I just don't understand why. I just try to, for me, I just try to do the right thing. It's not because, well, I take that back. God has given me a mandate to love Him with all of my heart, with all of my mind, and all of my strength, and to love my neighbor with all my heart, with all of my mind, with all of my strength. If I can't do those things, then I I don't know. I need to do those things. Have I been perfect at it? By no means have I been perfect at it. But I'm going to keep on continuing to try to do those things. I can't just sit up here and just bash people just for them being them. Even people who are bad. Like, I didn't bash this person. Don't get me wrong, my frustration led me to talk about it, but I don't bash that person. That was the liar and the misleader. I'm not gonna bash that person. All right, let me confess. When somebody comes after me, I will react sometimes. I will. I've gotten a lot better than I have in the past. I mean, I'm talking about stuff that happened almost 20 years ago. Yeah, almost 20 years ago. So I've came a long way. Now I just keep it moving. If somebody says something that I know that's not true, I just let them say what they want. Either you're going to believe the truth or you're not. It's really that simple. And that's what we got to get back to. But negativity is just running rampant and it just has a foothold and everybody pays attention to it. Everybody. I mean, just look at the racism. Look at the people that saying, oh, the other people that saying, oh, that's racist. That's the stuff that we're attracted to. And it just baffles me why we're attracted to that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But to each his own, I guess. That's why I want to just get me a piece of land. That's what I'm going to aim to do. I'm going to get me a piece of land and build that land up and just go out into the country and just be by myself. Take my little family, be by myself. Be by ourselves. The wife is down for it. The daughter lives with us, so she's cool. She'll just go in her room and be herself. But if I am going to make that happen, I don't know how yet. If this takes off like I wanted to, that's going to help. But I'm going to make that happen. Maybe we get rid of the house in the city and just move out in the country. I don't know. I'd rather not, just in case. But we'll see. I just don't. I just get tired of seeing it so much. That's why I don't even watch the news anymore. Because the news is so negative. It's just negative all the time. They very rarely show any positive stuff. Like you can go find I'm sure there are some positive YouTube channels, which I've seen, but I look at all the stuff that tries to come into my feed, and it's negative, 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 sex, negative, negative, sex, negative, sex, negative, 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 sex. And I'm like, why is all this coming to my feed? I don't get it. I really don't. But I guess it is what it is. That's what people like. It just baffles me. It really baffles me. I don't know. It's crazy that we talk about it like it's just such a necessity. Like we need the negativity to feed ourselves, to feed on something. and I just don't get it. Tell somebody they look nice today. Tell somebody they look good. Tell somebody that, oh, you have a nice smile. Tell somebody you like their car. Tell somebody you like what they do. Long as it's good. I'm not gonna sit with you and tell you like somebody shooting somebody or anything like that. You know what I mean, right? Just be nice.